Welcome to a special edition of Yellowbird's Corner. Yellowbird here, aka Armando, joined here by Nick, fellow Chicago Bear Geek. Today we're gonna try something a little different and do a video version of Yellowbird's Corner where usually weekly, not all the time, focus on a local brewery, a lot of times nano, discuss the beer, where to find it. I like to focus on reviewing beers that you can find on your shelves locally so you can seek them out, not necessarily give a rating, but just talk about it. Let everybody know what else is out there. Today, focusing on Spiteful Brewery, located in the Ravenswood neighborhood, brewing on, is it a 1.5 barrel system?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Super small.
Tiny.
Like literally like the size of like maybe a one-bedroom apartment.
Yeah. Very small, self-distributing, either out of their SUV or on their bicycle. Handful of locations around the city. Today we're doing Instigator IPA from them, one of the many. This one's loaded with Galaxy hops, amongst others. All right, let's crack this beer open, see what it has in store for us.
Yeah, I'm really excited about what Spiteful's doing, man. You know, they made their debut at Fobab.
Was it Fobab?
Yeah, it was
What beer do they have?
barrel-aged GFY.
Oh.
Barrel-aged good for you stout.
I haven't. Good for you stout. If you don't know what GFY means, then good for you.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool intro, man. The first beer you ever come out with is at Fobab.
Yeah.
That's not a bad setup.
First beer I had from them was GFY, but, well, not including when they were homebrewers on the homebrewer circuit. But GFY was the first commercial release I had from them. Great stout, always look forward to it. I'm glad to see a new beer from them about every 2 weeks. Always a new SKU on the shelves. Exciting to check it out. Always new batches of regular stuff. Ghost Spike is one of my favorites.
Yeah, they've got about 13 beers. They're in about 52 locations around town, which is pretty cool. So
A lot of the burbs, mostly the city. Awesome. So, got the Instigator in our glass. Let's check it out. Right away I get mango and lemon zest. A little bit of pineapple. Of course, the standard grapefruit, orange peel, citrus notes in there.
grapefruit's coming off really heavy. Nice and cloudy. That's a lovely head right there. Some serious head retention.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Nice and fluffy.
Yeah.
Everything about this just screams standard American IPA. West Coast for sure. All right, let's toast and get into this beer.
All right, cheers, man.
Cheers. Huge grapefruit bitterness right away. It's just lingering throughout.
Absolutely. Bitter hops.
Yeah, the finish is still going. Just awesome bitterness going on. You get some of the malt coming through about midway, and that's playing in nicely on the finish, but it's all hops on here. West Coast for sure. All right, I guess no coast here in Chicago. Oh yeah. Mango, grapefruit, pineapple, all the way. A little bit of biscuit malts in there. That's just clean, dry, refreshing, quenching.
Yeah, even though it's really bitter all the way through, you want another sip.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like a wonderful bitterness.
Yeah.
You know, which is cool. It's not like that overpowering. Give me a second.
Like the finish is still going, but my mouth is so dry. I just have to keep going into that.
Exactly.
Oh man. This might be one of those bombers where you finish by yourself very quickly and start feeling pretty awesome.
Yeah, 7.5%. It's something you could definitely have one or two of and not be overwhelmed, but it definitely gets you where you need to be.
Depending how fast you drink it. I mean, if you get home from a bike commute, I could see this bomber disappearing in like 5 minutes. That might be a little too much, but yeah, another knockoff from Spiteful. Just killing it lately. Yeah, if you're a hophead looking after that crazy West Coast citrus note, if you're a fan of Citra Galaxy hops, seek this out. This is total knockout. Gotta, if you see it on the shelf, pick it up. I don't think it's gonna last too long. This stuff's great. I think this is their third batch on this, which means it's selling pretty well.
But the first thing I want to do is pair this with some sort of dessert, man.
Right.
You know, like a nice macadamia nut cookie or some carrot cake, man, with some frosting. Man.
Carrot cake sounds damn good right now.
Yeah, I think it would contrast this bitter hot profile really well.
Get some of that baker spice going in with this nice fruity note. Yeah.
Some of grandma's cookies. You'd be all set, man.
If you're curious about other reviews I've done in the past, check out Yellowbirds Corner on ChicagoBearGeeks.com. I try to do reviews frequently as possible.
Absolutely. And make sure you go to the website, ChicagoBearGeeks.com. You can also follow us on Twitter. If you're an iOS user, you got the iPhone, the iPad, make sure you download our app. It tells you everywhere you need to go in Chicago for great Chicago Beer Geek preferred events. And it's been really cool hanging out at Dream Warrior Brewing, man. This is cool.
Yeah, I'm glad to finally have you guys here.
Yeah, right on, man.
One day maybe do a batch on the episode, collaboration batch. Dream Warrior Chicago Beer Geek beer. Pour it somewhere.
I'll drink to that. Till next time, man. Cheers.
Cheers. How now, bro?
It's recording. Right now.
Oh, man.
I can edit all this out.
Yeah.
I just started it recording, so that way.
Sully sells seashells by the seashore.
So actually.
Handful of locations around the city.
Yeah. A lot of their labels are done by the hubby. Our pal Jessica Murphy's husband.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
Christopher.
Oh, are they going to think that he's my hubby if I say the hubby? That is kind of like an inside thing, right?
Glad to see. Stupid cat. Glad to see about
We're working here.
Awesome fluffy white head on this. Just retaining super well.
That's some luxurious head right there, Armando.
I always love me some good head.
Yeah, we'll cut that.
Yeah. Please do so.